there's 2 sacs. You see it? 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, there is 2. Okay.
Okay, y'all. So I know I haven't posted in a really long time. I just fell off the wagon with YouTube. Plus, my camera broke. But that's a whole other story. I'm actually recording on my phone right now. But if you can't tell from the title, I'm pregnant right now. That sounds so weird to say. Like, beyond weird to say. But yes, I'm pregnant. Some people may have already guessed it because I haven't even really been posting on Instagram like that. But to be honest, the thing is, like, I've just been so tired. As of right now, I believe I am 11 weeks. I went to the doctor today, but she didn't really tell me, like, she did an ultrasound, but she didn't really tell me, like, where they were measuring or anything like that. So I think I'm going to switch doctors, but anyway, that's a different story for a different day. But hold on, let me show you real quick. So, okay, so like 3 weeks ago, I went to this ultrasound place, and that's when I was at 8 weeks. Yeah, that would be 3 weeks ago. So I went to this ultrasound place, and then I got an ultrasound earlier today. So this is actually from, can y'all see this? This is actually from my ultrasound earlier today. And you see, you can't really tell what's going on here, but you can tell that there are actually 2 babies. So not 1, but 2. So yes, I'm having twins. So far, the only thing I know is that I'm either at or right around 11 weeks. And for people who don't understand that, sometimes I'm just going off of my last missed period, but sometimes the babies can be measuring a little later because it just depends on when the egg was fertilized. So yeah, it can take, like, I forgot the exact amount of days, but it can take a couple of days. So anyway, this is the ultrasound from today to confirm the 2 babies. But I did have one 3 weeks ago at an outside ultrasound center because a lot of doctors' offices, they won't do one for a while, maybe until like 8, or I'm sorry, yeah, I think my doctor's office said 8 to 12 weeks. So I was just thirsty. My first appointment was when I was 7 weeks, and she didn't want to see me for another 4 weeks, and I was like, I don't know if I can wait. So I made an appointment at this place called Belly Factory, and they gave me a super long thing, but this is when I actually found out I was having twins. So this one actually told me that one baby was measuring like maybe 2 days or something like that behind the other one, which isn't much to worry about, because that just means that the eggs were fertilized. And it's looking like they are, hang on, I'm trying to see this. So these are probably the best pictures to show you guys. It's kind of hard to see, but it is 2 different babies, and they're in 2 different sacs. So because they're in 2 different sacs, I'm assuming that means that they're fraternal. Not identical, because if they weren't identical from what I researched, then they would be in the same sex. So, and this is another reason why it's not abnormal for them to be measuring a couple of days apart, or at least at that time, 3 weeks ago they weren't, or they were measuring a couple of days apart, and that was just likely because the eggs released or were fertilized at different times, which is totally normal. But yes, very exciting. I'm having twins. As far as how I feel, like I said, I just feel tired right now. Actually, it's getting better, but I have been super nauseous, and really the main thing that's been bothering me is not being able to work out. My first doctor's appointment, like I said earlier, was around 7 weeks, and I was not able to really do much. She said and this was before I even knew that I was having twins, she was saying for my heart rate not to go above 120, which I found really odd, because if you guys follow me on Instagram, which I'm sure most of you do, if you don't, follow me at Train with Marissa. But if you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know that I'm typically very active, and my workouts are pretty high intensity. And I told her that, and even then she said that she did mention that she had a previous client, a previous, what do you call it, patient, that had a miscarriage. She was like a CrossFit person, and then she like kept kind of trying to do what she was doing before, and she had a miscarriage. So I'm not sure if she was just like nervous, or I really don't know what that was. But anyways, kind of another one of the reasons why I think I'm going to switch doctors. But also, one thing to notice, I am going to plug my ultrasound video on here from earlier today, but I do have to go see a different high risk doctor, because any pregnancy that involves multiples is automatically considered high risk. So yeah, don't make fun of me, y'all. It's hard to talk. I just be out of breath for no reason. Like, it's so irritating because I'm used to being like active, and I'm used to just feeling good, and my energy levels have just been kind of shot down. And they say that pretty much with everybody's different, every woman is different, but when you're having two or more, when you're having multiples, like all the symptoms are worse. And for the most part, I've been tired every day pretty much, and like last week was like really bad. I actually got a little bit of energy today. I don't know if it's because the sun is shining bright or what, but I do have some energy today. But I am at 11 weeks, so I'm coming to the end of the first trimester, which they say is when you should start, well, into the second trimester is when you should start feeling better and start getting your energy back. So I'm hoping that's the case. But even if I do work out or something like that, or anything like that, I still have to take it easy, considering that this pregnancy is high risk. So I'm not gonna be able to do like, or I'm not supposed to be doing anything like with any heavy weights or anything like that. So I would definitely be posting like more home workouts and more low impact, low intensity workouts where you can still get like a decent little burn, but it doesn't have to be like the crazy stuff that I typically do, that people who follow me are used to seeing. So I'm gonna have to tone it down a little bit. As far as me working out right now, like, I really haven't been doing anything. I've been tired, like I said. I've been really nauseous, and it's not just like morning sickness, it hits you at any time. When I've been training, so I am still training, for anybody who's wondering, that's not really that bad for me, because for a lot of times I can just demonstrate the exercise, and then for the most part I'm just kind of watching, and it's very low intensity. But as far as my own workouts, I've been lucky if I've been able to get 1 or 2 workouts a week. If like 2 is really pushing it lately. Like, I really just been able to do 1, and that's it, and barely even that some weeks. So I am just really hoping that my energy levels come back, and that I'm really able to just get back into the gym. My appetite is starting to come back, which is really good, because it is nothing worse than being hungry. Sorry, y'all, I got cut out. I had a phone call, but it is really nothing worse than being hungry and you either have no appetite for anything, or you really just can't eat. Like, that is the worst feeling ever. Like, so you basically just sitting there hungry, but you're so nauseous that when food comes in your face, like, either I couldn't finish it, or it just didn't. It was just like the food was just in my face, and I was just like, man. So yeah, I'm happy to be getting my appetite back, because listen, your girl is hungry. But besides that, I've been feeling okay. Again, just very tired. My nausea is starting to subside a little bit. It comes and goes, sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night. I do have like cramping that comes, which I believe they call it round ligament pain. I've been doing a lot of research. They call it round ligament pain. But besides that, I really haven't had any complications, no bleeding or anything like that. So I'm really praying that it remains that way, because a lot of people who do have twins or multiple experience complications. So I've just been blessed not to have to go through that right now, or so far. So yeah, anything you guys want to know, I'll be actually documenting this whole journey, because one thing was, like, I've really been looking on YouTube, and the people who have actually vlogs anything regarding twin pregnancies has just been really, like, it's really scarce. Like, it's really rare. Like, I'm not sure if it's just that a lot of people who do YouTube just don't have twins, or people just get so tired who have twins. I don't know what it is, but I do want to actually be able to be a resource for people who are having twins, because it seems like everything that I've seen, like, it's been so many people looking for information, and I'm been one of those people because I've just been researching everything, but it's not really like, you know, people just, it seems like people not out here having twins, but I think they really are. So I want to help as many people as I can and just be a resource. Ask me any questions that you have and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. So far, I'm not really that far. I'm just ending my first trimester, but any questions that you guys have that you want to ask me, feel free, but don't ask anything rude because then I have to block you. But anyway, that's a different story. But yeah, feel free to comment below anything that you like for me to post, anything that you like to see, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. One more thing I will be doing is, again, I will be posting more home workouts, and I will be coming out with some pregnancy programs just so that people can follow. Of course, we're going to have our snatch bag and postpartum journey once I get adjusted to having 2 babies and dealing with 2 babies and loving 2 babies. So all of that is to come, which I'm excited to share all of that with you guys. But yes, stay tuned. Thank you for tuning in to this video, and thank you in advance for all the congratulations that I'm sure that I will be receiving, all of the blessings. I really, really do appreciate it, and I will see you guys soon.
One first, okay? It's hard. We're gonna do one first, so that's one. Hold on. Try to heartbeats. Good. 150s, okay? See it? Okay. So now let me take a picture. What? I'll take a picture with both of them. But now we have the other one, we just had right there. It's upside down. See? There it is. So you can see both heartbeats. That's 150s, that's 150s. You see both heartbeats? Yeah. It's going to be hard to get them both in the same plane, but we can put them, because they're not facing the right way, both of them, but we can actually have just a picture of both of them, okay? Hold on 1 second, let me just make sure.
Can you see it?
Okay. So we're going to go ahead and have you see the high risk doctor, okay? If it's the kind of, see, I can see a membrane, but sometimes should be separated, okay? But maybe we can see both. See? Okay, is that good? Can you see both?
Mm-hmm.
Yay!